To me, she could be a book character because she has a lot of sides and personalities. Like, sometimes she's lazy in the morning and she doesn't want to move, and sometimes at nighttime she's just exotic and jumping up and down and being crazy. Me and Kyla like watching a lot of Cake Boss together, and what we did this Valentine's Day was we took some of the ideas out of Cake Boss and we made our own Valentine's Day cake, and we all drew out plans on pieces of paper and we built it all together.
Some things that I like about Kyla is we both like the outdoors a lot, so once we went on this backpacking trip together to Linton Lake, and it was really fun.
All right, go.
So one thing I like about me and Kyla's relationship is we both have the same sense of humor, but we don't take each other too seriously, so we kind of mess with each other, and even if it hurts our feelings, we're like laughing about it.
In Kyla's past life, she was probably a grandma because she's so loving and she really likes pottery and just all of the typical warm grandma things. Also, her friends like to call her and her boyfriend mom and dad, so I mean. Who am I like the most comfortable with in the world? And I have this written down actually in one of my journals, and I wrote Kyla.
I've always liked you.
Well, that's good.
It's a good place to start. You're quirky and you're weird, but you're very much yourself. You're confident in who you are. Kyla is a person that can, in any situation, no matter how dark or troubling it is, can find something beautiful in it. And I love that about her. That's one of my favorite things about Kyla. Through her music or her poetry or her art or her just you see it in her relationships with the people that she likes, even the people she doesn't like. She finds a way to see the beauty in them and love them unconditionally, and that's something that I really admire. She's an old soul. I think that speaks to her maturity, and I think that that's why she's been so easy to raise. It really makes it simple. I learn more from her than I feel like she's learned from me.
When Kyla was little, she was really quiet and sweet. She looked like a little Precious Moments baby doll. She was also really sensitive. Like if people laughed at her because she was super cute, she would hide under the table and cry. So I always had to like tell people don't laugh at her because she'll be really like sensitive. And then when Kyla got into middle school and she discovered her creative side, she kind of blossomed and became very brave. And I remember the first time I saw her perform in a middle school talent show, like she was just by herself and she was just like belting it out, and I was like, oh my gosh, who is this child? And I think it really helped her find herself, and her creativity has helped her express herself in a way that she never was able to before. Kyla is very forgiving and loving and kind and very non-judgmental, very no pressure, accepting of everybody for exactly where they are, and almost kind of understands the history of what people have been through, so she's able to accept them where they're at without judgment. I think Kyla has a lot of wisdom to share with the world, through her art. I think that she has a lot of wisdom locked up inside of her, and the more she expresses it through her art and creatively, it's like it just blows me away, the wisdom that she has. I'm like, where did she even get that? It must be coming from within her. God must have input it in her before she was even born to be able to share that kind of wisdom that I don't even have. So